Coach, good morning. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well. Thank you for asking. Before we get questions from the media, Coach, can you get us started with your thoughts on last week's game against Wake Forest?
Yeah, first of all, it's just an amazing atmosphere here. It's one of the best atmospheres I've been involved with in football, and it was the best we've had here up here in Boone in our stadium. It was tremendous, and just an outstanding football game. Two good teams going at it back and forth. I think there was maybe 7 different lead changes. Game like that, it's always going to come down to the wire. We had an opportunity and, just didn't get it done there at the very end. But I was proud of our kids, the way they fought. They played really extremely hard. And, I think, anytime you're playing like that, you're going to give yourself a chance to win the football game. So, got a bye week this week, so time to regroup and get some guys healthy, and as we head into a conference game the following week against New Mexico State.
Coach, what's really the plan for this upcoming open week?
Well, we're gonna practice about 3 days this week, and then we got a lot of guys that are dinged up. Let our guys heal up a little bit. We're also gonna get our young guys involved in some scrimmage type situations and really let them get some good work in. These guys have been doing a great job on our scout teams so far this season, so we're going to get them some good looks at getting some scrimmage type plays this week, and then really start game planning, start getting ready for New Mexico State. It's going to be a big game for us as we head into the next week.
Coach, this might be a little bit premature, but what have you seen from New Mexico State so far this season?
Well, I hadn't really seen a whole lot. I've just seen some scores, and I think they've been playing really well. I think particularly offensively, they've been, getting tons of yards and a lot of points. Got some good big wins on the season so far, and against New Mexico, and then played well this past weekend. Defensively played well also. I think. One player maybe had 3 interceptions. So, I think Doug's done a really good job with that program and has got his guys, believing and playing hard. And we know it's going to be an outstanding game. I think they played Troy down to the wire, 3-point game as well. So, they've got a really fine football team. And, again, Doug's done a great job with that program.
Well, Coach, those are all the questions we have for you this morning. We appreciate your time as always.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you. And again, that was head coach Scott Satterfield of Appalachian State. The Mountaineers are on an open week this upcoming week, and as he mentioned, October 7th is the next game. It's a home game for App State against New Mexico State. That will be the second conference game for Appalachian State after they open conference play with a 20-13 victory on September 16th at Texas State.